With regards to Romans 8:29, why is foreknew presented with predestination? Are we predestined because he foreknew who would accept him?
I almost said a bad word. In fact, I'm still tempted. I don't want to just say no. I want to say heck no.
I think we understand. We got it.
I mean, this is the most common view against the biblical view of predestination. The idea of the prescient view of predestination, namely that God looks down through the corridor of time. He knows in advance who's going to say yes to the gospel and who is going to say no to the gospel. And those whom he knows from all eternity will say yes to the gospel. He then predestines, so that his predestination is based on his foreknowledge. That's not an explanation of predestination. It's the denial of predestination. There's no possible way that God can predestinate anyone or anything which he did not foreknow. Obviously, those whom he predestines, he knows who it is whom he predestines. And so there's a reason why in the golden chain, foreknowledge starts the chain before predestination.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
We also appreciate your two-word answer.
Megan Ointon. Yeah, well, we talked about it with John 10 today. I know my own, and my own know me. That verb gnosko, to know, in a loving relationship. He put for in front of it. It's those whom he previously loved with a distinguishing love. John Murray, in his commentary on Romans, has a special appendix on just the word prognosko, foreknowledge. And that Romans 8:29 does not say it does not say what he foresaw. It says whom he foreknew. It's not referring to events or circumstances in the future that he foresaw. It's referring to individuals whom he previously loved. And he helps clarify that in the next chapter in Romans 9:13. Jacob I loved, and Esau I hated. So it's far more than just knowing about, but intimately loving beforehand, before the foundation of the world.
And if you examine carefully all of the elements that are listed in the Ordo Salutis in the golden chain, if you come to the called, those whom he foreknew that he also predestined, those whom he predestined that he also called, and it's all, the elliptical sense of that passage is all whom he foreknew that he predestined, all whom he predestined that he called, all whom he called that he justified. You have to understand what it means to be called of God in that context, because it's not just the outward call, because not everybody who's called outwardly responds to that call. But all who are called in this case respond and are justified. And so all whom he foreknew that he predestined, all who are predestined are the called. And all who are called are justified. All who are justified are glorified. So it can't mean, linguistically, that the prescient view is in view here. If it's talking about an eternal, effectual calling. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
You had to say that.
Yes, sir. Still want to get good grades from you.